What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here. Today, we're going to talk about one of the actual potential game of the year. We're not going to talk about the robot game, but we're going to talk about Space Marines 2, which this game has been reported to play a lot better on the Xbox Series X. I think it's about time we actually see some of these developers actually use the full power of the Xbox Series consoles in its entirety. People are these little trash developers usually complain about not being able to make games for the Series S. Meanwhile, these studios be making games for the Switch and all these other weak consoles and hardware. But, you know, we get to see a company actually use the power of the Series X. So this is Digital Foundry doing their review comparison between the Xbox Series X version and the PS5 version. And the Xbox version has a clear advantage in frame rate. It is quite disgusting how much consistent the frames is on Xbox than PlayStation. It is just laughable. Because if you got an Xbox Series X and a PS5, there is no way you should buy a PlayStation version of this game. And we're going to play the clip where they talk about this. But yeah, Xbox is a clear one here. But let's play the clip.
Tutorial, fine, as expected, but then you get to the pit in the first military base, and suddenly we're at the 60 FPS line, and we're thinking, alright, well, what's going on here? Is this, how is this such an increase? But it is what it is. There are still drops, there are dips into the 50s, mid-50s, but nothing on the level. Like, we're looking at a 10 to 15 FPS boost over the PS5 version, which is significant.
A 10 to 15 FPS boost. That's a big advantage right there. It's not like it's like a 2 or 5 frame rate. It's a 15 boost. Like, what the hell? That's a big difference. It's not slight at all. It's like, wow. It's clear that Xbox is clearly better than that PlayStation one.
Like, that is the difference for me between this game.
I just said 47 to 60 frames. The PlayStation is struggling to keep 60, while Xbox is pretty much maintaining 60. Kind of see why they need that PS5 Pro, to be honest. You need a PS5 Pro just to do what the Xbox Series S can do. And these developers have not been utilizing that power of the Series X, and it shows.
Being playable as a 60 FPS mode with a bit of an assistance from VRR if you have that supported. Whereas PS5, the VRR window is obviously reduced to 48 to 60. Series X has a wider range there, and and it has tutorial.
Okay, so it seems like when you're walking, well, it's like nothing going on the screen. It's pretty much kind of the same, even though it's still like 5 frames difference. But when it's like the combat, that's when you see the big difference between that 15 frame gap. So yeah, they kind of need a PS5 Pro to do what the Series X can do, which is kind of hilarious. They both cost the same price, but the Xbox is clearly better. And only time will tell. These actual developers actually utilize the power of the Series X. They've been BSing mostly, but yeah, this shows you the true difference right here. So let's see what people got to say about this. Hopefully it's super civil in the comment section. Kinda tied. Oh, kinda tied, is it? Did you see the same footage I saw? What are you talking about? It's kinda tied. That's a big difference. PS5 has a bit better textures and draw distance. That's completely fabricated BS. Where do you see the same? Where do you see the PS5 having better textures and draw distance? It looks the same to me. At the cost of performance, though. No, it just seemed like the PS5 had a cost of performance. That was it. I don't know where he's adding extra fluff, trying to make the Xbox seem like it's a bad or like it's equally bad. But nope, that's just the PS5 taking an L right there. The game is fun. Yeah, the game might be fun, but it's still better on Xbox. Just the facts. W goes to Xbox. Been a while. And it's crazy because the Xbox Series X, I believe, is stronger than the PS5. So it's like we actually now get a game that's actually showing it off. Series X is a beast. It definitely is a great console. Vastly, all those tools and 12 T-flop for barely 10 frames per second. Look at that copium right there. I saw a lot more than 10. It was like 15, but okay. 15 frames difference. Way more fun than Xbox's exclusive lineup. Oh man, the Sony fanboys are butthurt in droves. I guess they're done playing the robot game. You don't even know the difference. Stop acting like you can count frames as they happen. So now frames don't matter. Even though the big push is for like 60 frames consistently, but frames don't matter anymore now. They just don't matter. This is wild. Yeah, even the walking sequences, the Xbox is better. There's like nothing else on the screen. The Xbox is clearly better. It's just like, wow. That's why they need the Pro. That's the real reason why they need the Pro model, because they can't keep with the regular Xbox. 34 frames? Jeez. And that's the performance mode. Yeah, at least the kiddie games run well on the PS5. At least you got that one. Legit, not trying to console war here, but that's pretty insane for the people claiming PS5 is so much stronger. That's some BS than the Xbox. That's definitely been proved right here. It's like when they actually utilize the power of the Series X. That's why it's good these first-party Xbox companies are making games, big budget, high action games like this, because they can utilize the power as well too. To really show the power of the Series X console. X is simply better. It's just the devs half-assing the Xbox because they cater to the market leader. Ding, ding, ding. I think that's the answer to most of these third-party companies' games. It's like they keep catering to PlayStation's box. And it's like they keep half-assing the Xbox Series X version, even though it's probably stronger in most cases. But, I think that's what's going on here most of the time. The ponies will fix this with the PS5 Pro. That's only $600 for the digital edition. You get what you pay for. Pay $600 just to get like equal frame rates. That's kind of sad. So in other words, if a game performs better on PlayStation, it's because Sony paid the devs to make it so. I don't know, but people keep saying that parity issue, that you gotta run the same, even though if it's stronger. I don't know. So I don't know. It just seems very suspicious that you see a lot of these games run better on the PS5 when it's like, why do they run better on the PS5 when it's like the Xbox is technically stronger? Just makes you wonder why. And still inferior to PC. Well, no crap, Sherlock. If you got a high-end PC, it's gonna run better. Like, no duh. It was like, this still runs worse than my PC. It was like, yeah, you probably got a high-end PC. Of course. Another comment. Why do PC gamers who have high-end components want to chime into a PS5 and an Xbox comparison? These people have nothing else to do. I can't imagine saying which car is better, and it's like you got two lower end cars, but you bring out your high end car. Like, well, no duh, the high end car's gonna do better. Vastly superior, 3 FPS drop. These Sony fans are super delusional. When did 15 turn into 3? That's the big difference. It's not just a 3 FPS drop as this guy claims it right there. First win for Xbox since 2016. Oh, that's so butthurt in the comment section. Pretty much, when I watch the PlayStation fanboys crying in the comments, that's all. Every other comment is like a PlayStation fanboy just coping and crying in the comment section. Just wild. Just can't accept that the Xbox is stronger. Just can't do it, apparently. When it's blatantly right there. It was like Digital Foundry job was literally to the difference between the console versions, and people are still making excuses. Like, it's blatantly right there, but they're saying they're just making nonsense excuses why it's stronger. And my first waiting for that PS5 Pro to get the extra 13 FPS. Maybe that should be the tagline. Get the PS5 Pro so your games can finally run equal to the Xbox Series X. PS5 has a slightly higher graphical fidelity. Where do you see that at? Are people just making up BS now? Where is this at? So the PS5 games look slightly better, but has a lot. Where is that at? They look the same to me. I didn't see it look slightly better, but okay. People just be making up stuff now. PS5 Pro will bring the game up to par. No, wait, I will blame the Series S. Yeah, you can't blame the Series S on this one. Can't blame that Series S for this situation right here. That's for sure. Xbox was the lead console development for. Probably that's why. Okay. What does that have to do with the PlayStation one being trash? The PlayStation port being not that great. Especially when it's going to sell more on that console. So, okay. Now, money had accusations. Sadly, that is the case. I'm canceling my pre-order for the PS5 version because of the poor optimization performance-wise. Yeah, like you have both consoles, definitely get the Xbox one. That's for sure. Vastly is a stretch. They both run like crap for 1080p. No, I kept saying consistent 60 on Xbox. I don't know what this like. They both. No, put that PlayStation in that category that it runs like crap. Why are you putting Xbox in the same category? And either way, Series X has better hardware. You really shouldn't be surprised. You know, it's just funny how when it's like a bad report, it's like a bad report of the frames being worse on PlayStation. You know, they like to put the Xbox and the PlayStation same category. It's like, no, that PlayStation is running like crap at 1080p, not the Xbox. The Potato 5 is holding us back again. Can't run Unreal Engine 5 for crap. No wonder they need the Potato Pro. Yeah. Once again, trying to say both. Was like, no, it's not both. It's singular. That PS5 singular right there. Does this actually matter to the average person who casually plays games? No, probably not. I mean, if you only have a PS5, then sure. But if you have both consoles, like me and a few other people, then you want to get the Xbox version. So there is a reason why we want to know this information. Is vastly superior on PC to both? Who cares about poor console peasants? Well, if you have a high-end PC, sure. But if you are one of these people who don't even got a high-end PC, like you got a laptop or something for gaming, like the average laptop you buy at a retail store, is not even high-end, and I don't know why you guys be chiming in the conversation. Only people who got high-end PCs are really could talk this nonsense that these people be talking right here. And I ain't the majority of PC gamers, so it's just funny. I like to chime in. They love to just chime in when it's like a console conversation taking place. I was like, why are you even here? Who invited you? They just love to put themselves into console conversations. I was like, you play on PC. Conversations don't even concern you, but okay. Stop with the technical BS and just play the game, which runs a lot less on PlayStation. Okay. He's so butthurt about Astro. It's so bad he pulled this from his colon. Yeah, he's butthurt. That's why he's talking about one of the most anticipated, highly rated games of this year that's on both versions and wants to tell you about which the Xbox version is better. That's why. These Sony fans are so delusional. Everything isn't about the Astro Bot game. Which most of you probably done about, to be honest, most of you are probably like done playing. That's why you're on Twitter mad about this comparison, which is just clearly the facts right here. But I digress. I'm going to conclude it right here. If you got both consoles, the Xbox is clearly the better version. So I'm going to get this on Xbox. Looking forward to playing this. An actual game catered to my demographic. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.